Good question. Did we get a prenup? What was the most stressful part of planning and what was the best part?
I'm still writing them.
Yeah, Colin's still writing. Right now, it's raining all weekend. What's your favorite memory from us together? Are you kidding me? Where are we going on our honeymoon? That's rude.
No, only because...
Hi, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Our wedding is next week and I just wanted to do like the final Q&A before we're married of like us as fiancés. We're taking our victory lap right now as fiancés. It's the last.
Still got a week.
Yeah.
I feel like the week's the victory lap.
You're right. We're about to take the victory lap. Anyway, so we honestly have not just done a sit down Q&A like in a minute.
Very long time.
In a very long time.
Feels weird.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we also haven't podcasted in a very long time.
Yeah,
So,
I don't really feel that bad about
I don't
that,
either. We're stressed out.
That's just, there's so much stuff going on.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, so we wanted to just do like a little final Q&A and just like throw this together week before the wedding. We have so much going on. So honestly, this is great. So are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, we're just gonna jump into the questions. I'm going to try and answer or ask us questions, answer them. The ones that like we haven't really answered before. So that way we can just, you know, rapid fire these. Okay, ready? What are you looking forward to most about being married?
Like, are you talking, I mean, it depends if you're talking about like the wedding day.
No,
or,
like being married.
So like just like life after being married.
Yes.
You mean? Oh.
Rapid fire. Okay, he's taking too long. Are you kidding me? I'm like, we're gonna do rapid fire, answer them really quick. I have to go to work, and Colin's like,
having a family. That's the most.
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, I said it first. So.
Okay, well, being like one family unit was what I was gonna say.
Knowing that it's solidified that Bianca will never leave me.
Are you kidding me? Just being like under the same name, under the same house. Like when we get a dog in a couple months or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Being like a family, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was mine too. Live in Nashville permanently or move to Texas but not permanently?
Definitely move to Texas.
Yeah,
but
move
not
to
permanently.
Texas but not permanently.
Would not want to just move to Nashville and be like, it's permanent.
This is such a good question. Would you fully support one of your children if he or she was homosexual?
100%.
Absolutely. We want our kids to be whatever our kids want to be.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest problems with adults is when they like try and control their kids.
Yeah.
In terms of like what they think they should be and they have to be. Like there's just a lot of parents like that.
Yeah. Also, I want our kids in our life forever and I want them to love talking to us and being around us and know that like we accept them and love them unconditionally no matter what they choose
well,
to.
parents always like try to possess their children instead of accept, or like once they get to a certain age and like they start like having their own like life, you have to let them go and like do their own thing.
Yeah. And then we can like focus on each other again. Okay, advice for couples before moving in together. Just like
we've definitely answered this before.
Yeah, we have.
I feel like
just like summarize.
Know that you have to communicate with one another. So if you're at a point in your relationship where you don't really talk that much, I'd say you probably shouldn't move in together. I think you have to like be open and communicate about like everything when it comes to like if you ever like experience depression, like days when you're sad, not just like not talking. When you have anything that upsets you, like talking about it but approaching it in a like calm and cool way instead of like jabbing at someone like you didn't do dishes tonight, what the heck, like instead of doing that, like, hey babe, I would really appreciate it so much if you do the dishes
so
tonight.
how you talk to the person is very important.
Communication
also,
in general.
Yes. Also, I think it's really important to have your time like on your own before you end up moving in with someone because like that way you can like figure out how you like to be and just like have that time to yourself before you're physically worrying about you and somebody else. Like I live with Colin. I don't just think about me. If I make a decision, I think about us and how that decision will affect us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Question, I'm just gonna answer this really quick. Where did you get your ring set? So my entire ring set is from Sam & Sue. I just had to throw that out there. As roommates, how do you balance the need for each other's alone time to recharge? I feel like we just do it naturally because you leave for work, I leave for work. Yeah. We have 2 rooms.
Yeah, I think the way we work is good. And then also, just even if we're here, like during the day, there will be times where like I'm sitting right here and I'm on my computer and I have headphones on and Bianca has headphones on over there and it's just like...
We're like, it's silent friendship time.
Yeah, whenever we have to work. Because if not, we just won't really get anything done if we're not like kind of secluded.
like, obviously we're more than friends, but I love silent friendship time. Like, I like when you're there, but I don't have to talk to you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's nice.
I know.
Like, your presence.
Because you always love having company.
Yeah, I have to have it. Like, if Colin's gone, TV's playing the entire day. I don't even know who's talking, but someone's talking, or the speaker's talking. I almost said her name. You know, I'm just that way. Okay, I'm gonna rephrase this question because we kind of already answered it. Okay. What's something you're looking forward to once you're husband and wife? So, like, that week after, like that weekend when we're husband and wife. What are you looking forward to?
Just being able to call you my wife.
Yeah.
That's probably a big one. And then obviously like going to dinner, and like having a night just all to ourselves.
Yeah. That Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
also like us both having the rings on, like that's super exciting. You know?
Yeah.
It's like you're locked down.
And for like our honeymoon when we go.
Yeah, we're gonna book that like shortly after our wedding
we're just trying to decide when we want to do it. So.
Yeah, we need to figure that out. Right now it's looking like August is gonna be a good month for us.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah. Or September maybe. When did you know it was the right time to get married?
I'm assuming they mean get engaged.
Yeah.
So you both are consistently working together to create the most healthiest relationship possible instead of going through the motions. Like
you're working to create a unit that is one.
Yeah.
Of like both of you.
But like also, so like one partner, for instance, like let's say you're in a relationship and you are like trying to better yourself and you're doing all these things, but then let's say you have a boyfriend and that boyfriend's like smoking weed all the time and like not doing anything productive and like is constantly upset and like
not fulfilling your needs in the relationship.
Yeah, and then also like if he's not trying to better himself, I mean like you should give him the opportunity to try and better himself, I think, and then see what happens, but like that's not an ideal situation to like go and get married. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
you need to be 100% sure of who you are as a person and who your partner is as a person, you know?
Yeah.
And like 100% sure that you together are gonna.
You need to make sure that you're in a situation in your relationship where you can say, if this continues the way it is right now, I mean, knowing that things are always gonna go awry and like bad things are gonna happen, but if like the way things are going right now, I love this person and like I think this is great. Yeah. I mean, that's
like you want to become one with them.
Yeah. And like, we just want to spend the rest of your life with them.
Yeah. What's your favorite memory from us together?
Wow, that's a hard one.
I know. Well, okay, like the one that's most recent in my head, because we were literally just talking about it the other day, was when we were in Grand Cayman at the Stingray City, and like it was just super fun. Or snorkeling.
I would say the day I asked you to be my girlfriend.
Yeah, that was a good one. And when we got engaged that day. There's like so many. I'm trying to think of not like the stereotypical ones, like the day we started dating, the day we got engaged. You know what I mean? But do you know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorite memories is when we went to Asheville that one weekend.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was fun.
Another one, I don't know, like honestly just like.
No, I understand.
That trip.
It's okay. I mean.
It was nice. What do you think will change once you're married?
Finances. And just in terms of really, because like we've already like slowly been working on like trying to like be better about how much we spend and like
on the bright side,
trying to save money.
Right. On the bright side too, we won't have like a huge ass life event coming up that like money needs to go towards, you know? Like we'll actually be able to start.
Yeah, but yeah, ideally we just want to start like budgeting better and saving more money. That way we can like create a better financial future for ourselves, not just like live right now.
What are you most excited about for the wedding day?
I mean, definitely to see you walk down the aisle. That's like, I mean, that sounds cliche, but that's like that's like the highlight of the day. Like,
I think I'm nervous as crap to walk down the aisle.
In case you trip.
No, not even that.
I think about that a lot.
That's rude.
No, only because like
Please
me doing it is easy. Like I get to go down, like I'm in good shoes and everything. And, like you're like spotlight.
No, you're just standing there. Anyway.
Don't I have to like walk in though, or no?
Well, yeah, you have to like walk in. But anyway. I'm nervous as crap to walk down the aisle, mainly because I really don't want to cry. Like, it's a happy day, but I just know I am.
You're probably
going to
cry. You just have to kind of accept that.
Yeah, I know. But it's just like, I just want to be happy. And it's not sad, but it is crying happy. I know. I just want I don't know, that's just making me nervous.
I mean, you're just gonna be overwhelmed with emotions. You can't.
Yes, overwhelmed crying is definitely what is the thing, and I am an overwhelmed crier, so that's why I think I'm more nervous. I'm most excited for when we're pronounced like husband and wife, and then we're walking back down the aisle, and then like I feel like after that is the first time we're really gonna get to talk. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's like we can't have a conversation up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that I'm most excited to like seeing you and like you're my husband and we can actually talk and like be one with each other. Okay. Oh, this one. Do you still plan on opening a lovely bride one day? Yes, that is the goal, but also I think people need to realize that I'm 24. I have a lifetime ahead of me. I'm in no rush. Do I want to do that one day? Yes, that would be awesome. That is a goal of mine, but also I'm an Aries and I change my mind all the time. So as of right now, yes, that's still what I want to do, but you know, we'll just, you know, work towards that or work towards something. We're working towards something. I'm not answering that one. Predictions of wedding day high and lows. Right now, it's raining all weekend. So that could be a big low.
High is sunny, low is rainy.
Yeah, the high would be, if it's sunny, low would be, it is raining. So that's kind of stressing me out. Besides that, like, if things happen, they happen. I don't want to know about it. Everyone knows not to tell me. I was about to say, honestly, Bianca just needs to like be there and have fun and not like think about any of the logistics. Yeah, no one can tell me anything. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, the weather. Advice for pre-marriage couples. So like engaged couples? Advice for engaged couples. Okay, honestly, my advice is just to really enjoy your time being engaged. There's no rush. I would definitely say don't rush your wedding. That was something that was kind of like. But do you know why? Bianca was more adamant about rushing in the very beginning. I think she was just really excited. Yes. But I think that's one thing. It's just like slow down. Like it's okay to like be engaged for like 2 years before you get married. Like it's not a year and a half. Like what is the rush? You've already committed to one another. Like this is gonna happen. Like it's not like you have to rush to like get it done. Yeah, and like just enjoy that time. From my perspective, I was so excited, but then once you get engaged, everybody starts asking when the wedding is, so you feel this external pressure to start the wedding planning process. In reality, just take your time. Yeah. It honestly is better for your mental health if you just take your time. Yeah, it's like just relax, like enjoy that time. I think the longer you have to plan, the better. Like make it as long as you possibly can, in my opinion. That's, if I could go back, I think I would. Well, now we've been engaged for almost a year and a half. A year and some change. But, you know, like, I feel like we still could have went longer and it's fine. Yeah. You know? What's the best part about being engaged? The best part about being engaged? I think it's like all the fun showers, like the bridal shower, bachelorette party. Like it's a time when like everyone you know comes together. Yeah. And that's really cool. Yeah. Because when else are you going to have like everyone who's ever known you like in the same spot, in the same place, like doing things, celebrating you? Yeah. You know? That's true. It's great in like the long run too, but also the first day. It's like a life-changing event feeling. Yeah, it's like, wow. Yeah, it's honestly weird because you can't really know it until you do it. It's like one of those things where you're just like flooded with emotions. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be the same when like we get married and then we have kids. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you just don't realize until you actually experience it. Yeah. You can envision it all you want, but like you don't know how it's. But like the day it happens, like I remember me and Bianca couldn't stop talking about how crazy we felt. Like it just feels. Yeah. It just feels wild, like. And it feels wild too because you're like, wow, like from a girl's perspective, I've always envisioned who I would marry like my entire life, you know, and then it's like, wow, I know now, you know, like wow. Oh, and I'm impatient as shit too. Yeah, that's definitely true. What was the most stressful part of planning and what was the best part? So I think the best part was the wedding dress shopping and the most stressful part is everything else. I was about to say, I wonder what the answer was going to be. No, the most stressful part, everything else. Best part, wedding dress shopping, cake, catering, tastings. Probably how expensive everything is would be the most stressful part. Like yeah, it's ridiculously very expensive. It's like no matter how much you think it's gonna be expensive, it's probably more. Also, I like go back and forth. It's like is that called a teeter-totter? Yeah. One day I'm like, oh, I wish we eloped, and the other day I'm like, no, I'm so glad we're having the wedding. Like I physically can't make up my mind of what I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I'm happy we're gonna have the wedding, but if we eloped, what if I regretted it? You know? So I just don't even know what I'm doing. I can't wait for it to be over because my mind is just like. Psh. If you didn't know each other, what name would you think suited the other person? It's a good question.
I have never thought of that.
I feel like I can only think of the name we want to name our kids.
I'd say your name would be Wanda.
That is Cosmo.
I'm totally joking.
You honestly look like a Ryan, and I know that's your middle name, but maybe it's because of your middle name, but I think you look like a Ryan. So that's my answer. I'm glad your name's not Ryan. I mean, nothing wrong with that name, but I like Colin. Better say something good.
Viviana. That would be your name.
I'm thinking of that girl who we grew up with named Viviana.
Victoria.
No. How about Margot? I wish my name was Margot so bad.
I was like, no, I have to get what I
No,
want.
I'll name myself.
I'll name myself.
Do you feel like the time we were engaged was different than the time that we were dating?
Not really, to be completely honest. I mean, like...
The only thing different was we were planning a wedding instead of just going on dates.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's very similar. I mean...
Yeah. But we also lived
together. We were
living
together prior.
Yeah. Soon after getting engaged, did you write your vows?
I'm still writing them.
Yeah, Colin's still writing. I'm still writing too, to be completely honest. The other vlog, I was like, I finished. Now I read them again. I was like, this isn't good enough. So we're still writing. I'll probably still be writing up until the day before the wedding.
I was about to say, I'm always kind of down to the wire when it comes to like writing things.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those people who can like sit down and write every day. I have to like be inspired.
Yeah. Good question. Did we get a prenup? No.
No. neither one of us are substantially rich.
Someone wants us to do a drunk Q&A after the wedding, about the wedding.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, so we should do that.
Yeah.
Where are we going on our honeymoon?
We're not sure yet.
We're
still figuring it out.
Honestly, like right now, Mexico
okay.
sounds like the best, but do you know what scares me? What if one of us gets Montezuma's revenge while we're there?
Because pray it's not me.
No, I pray it's not me too, but it can happen. So that makes me be like, maybe we shouldn't go to Mexico. I love Aruba, but I've been there. But Aruba would be a really good place to go.
Like you've already got Montezuma's revenge right now.
What?
She's been farting there for a while.
No, I haven't. God. Are there any expectations or boundaries that you guys are changing?
Expectations.
No, honestly, we were always working on those things, and we were always like
I think constantly trying to improve your relationship by like just sitting down and talking and then like expressing how you feel about something, and if you like want something to improve or evolve or whatever is like something that always happens. But I mean, there's nothing like specifically right now. I think other than like seriously, like other than like handling our finances better and saving, I don't really think there's like anything monumental relationship wise.
I honestly like we do really well for what we have. How long have we been together? Colin?
Since
3 years.
July 25th, so it'll almost be 3. Yeah, it's
almost 3 years, but like of us dating officially 3 years.
It'll be 3 years, July 25th this year.
Do you regret moving in together before marriage?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I regret us moving in together as quick as we did after school. I definitely regret that because I would have much rather preferred like each of us staying with our parents. Like I would have much rather like lived with my parents for like 6 more months. Because
of your finances?
Yeah.
Okay.
To be able to save money, because literally went into living together broke, like completely broke. Like, and I was just not ready for it. Like I'm fine now, but like back then I would have much rather like built up like 5 to 10 grand first and then moved in together.
Did you pick out your engagement ring together? So we went to a jewelry shop, short answer, and we looked at styles and color and cut and all this stuff, and then Colin took it from there. So yes,
100%.
We like I like knew what the ring would like sort of look like. I knew what the ring was gonna look like.
She knew.
Are we doing a first look? No. The first time Colin sees me that day will be when I'm walking down the aisle.
We're doing a first touch though.
We're doing like a little first touch. I'm doing a first look with my dad, and I'm doing a first look with my bridesmaids. Do you want kids? If so, how many?
Yes. Ideally, two to
or three.
It just depends. We really want to have at least a boy and a girl, but if we'll have 2 to 3 kids. That's all we know right now.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite things about our relationship?
One of my favorite things?
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say one of my favorite things, this is not gonna sound like super emotional. It's not really emotional, but just I really like the fact that we both do things that are like creative. I really like the fact that like Bianca isn't like
a nurse.
Yeah, exactly. Like I like the fact that she does something with technology and cameras and like creates, and so do I. Like I like that
we
about
complement
us.
each other really well. My favorite thing is that my favorite thing is that we can be like joking around and making fun of each other and laughing and goofing off and like best friends, but also like have an intimate side of our relationship too. You know what I mean? Like,
I would hope so.
Yeah, I know. I like how we can like laugh and joke and make fun of each other and be like just ourselves around each other, but also have like times when we're like straight up laughing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we have like a lot of different aspects to our relationship.
You like that we get along together and can be intimate. That's kind of like what you said.
That's weird. Okay, what's something you recommend all couples do when they get engaged? Like take your time, enjoy being engaged, and enjoy that season of life. And maybe just like put together some goals that you want to, as a couple together in the future.
That's a good one. Couple goals. Obviously talk about kids.
What's an important thing you learned about being a fiance?
I don't know. I honestly like feel like our relationship has been it's almost like we've been engaged for a long time.
I have one for you.
I don't really know.
I have one for you. To be so supportive of your female or whoever is doing the mainly planning wedding process, be very, very supportive of them and kind of like be like, hey, I know you're super stressed out, because they will be. Do you need anything? Like, what can I do to help you like relieve your stress? Like, is there anything I can take on? Anyway, I learned that the person planning the wedding and the engaged people, if you're just one more hands-on than the other like I am, I learned that I'm stressed. How do you choose whose family to spend holidays with? Because I feel like now, like when we get married and stuff, I feel like we're gonna have to start doing that more, especially if we move, you know?
Bouncing around.
Yeah, I think it's good just to like alternate and like figure out who's doing what when, and if you can do Christmas Day with one family, Christmas Eve with another, like maybe one weekend, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we haven't had to do that yet.
I'm sure we'll figure that out though.
Go back and forth.
Yeah, that's true. Like you might have to split up the day. Like we just try and make sure we see everyone at some point. Curious to see if you guys thought this would be where we would be right now when we first started dating. When we first started dating, do you think we'd be getting married?
When we first started dating?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of knew. It was like it, you know?
Yeah.
How are you feeling knowing next week's our wedding day?
Kind of nervous, honestly, just because like it's just like a big event, you know? Just like
huge event.
Yeah, just pretty nervous.
I'm honestly nervous too. I sit there and I'm like
very nervous, ready for it to happen. I'm ready for the ceremony to be done. Like that's the most nervous part.
A very
so I'm ready for like
daunting thing.
I'm ready for like to experience it, obviously, but like also for it to be like completed. That way, like we're married at that point, and then we can just like have fun, you know? Because I mean, like, I feel like it's just like nerve-wracking at that point.
Yeah, I'm right
like,
now
standing up in front of everyone, like just.
Yeah, right. I'm feeling that right now. I'm feeling stressed because I really don't want anything to go wrong. I'm really praying that it's sunny and that it's just a beautiful day. And I am praying that like all of our friends and family get there and like leave safely. But yeah, it's just like really crazy to think about. Like clearly we're exhausted. Colin and I, but like me, like we've just been talking about this for so long and planning it for so long, and we've had to postpone or cancel really and then start fresh, and then it's just like been such a long extended drug out process in my opinion. And it's just crazy that like after next week, like I'm not planning a wedding anymore. Like it's done, you know?
Yeah, that'll be great. It's caused a lot of stress.
Yeah, I'm just I'm nervous right now. I'm like nervous, excited.
Yeah.
I'm like overwhelmed, nervous.
I'm really excited for that part of it to be done, just so that like there's not like something overwhelming you a lot.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And causing tension between you and, you know, friends.
Friends?
Your mother.
Yeah.
I was trying not to say, like, call her out.
Yeah, definitely planning a wedding with your mom is hard, so if you're engaged, definitely know that if your mom is involved in the planning process, I just kind of feel like everyone goes through this, but it's like a difficult, challenging thing to experience with someone else. So anyway, I feel like that's a good one to end on.
Yeah.
Planning on doing like a week of the wedding vlog and like the wedding vlog of like the girls and I getting ready and like any clips that I can possibly get from the wedding. So I'm excited about that.
But I also get to see a wedding video, so
Yeah.
don't overwhelm yourself.
No, I'm not.
Get too much stuff.
I'm definitely not overwhelming myself, but for my sake and for our memories, I do want to just kind of get some clips and stuff, especially because we won't have the wedding video until months after.
Yeah, but didn't he say that he'll have like a trailer within like 2 weeks?
Yes, but still, I'm gonna do it because I want to. Anyway.
I'm just saying, you should like just really take your time and enjoy the day and not like...
Well, I'll give my camera to Wesley Ann.
There you go.
Yeah, I already thought about that.
Oh, I was just making sure you weren't going to be doing it.
No, Wesley Ann's gonna do it for me.
Yeah, like be in the moment.
Yes, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you're excited for the wedding. If you guys want to keep up with everything real time on besides the videos, because videos are going to be delayed, like editing and stuff, I would definitely recommend following on Instagram and TikTok, honestly. And yeah, we're going to update as much as possible, but that's all. We're excited for the vlogs after we're married and all the fun things that are going to happen. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.